Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Godcraft's Minecraft Industrial Server Let's Play Series, Episode 5. So today we're going to do a few things. I'm going to go mining soon, so I won't have to show you that boring part of it. But we're going to get rid of these batteries, mainly because what happens is they can take up to 32 EUs of energy, but if you have 100 devices giving out maximum of only 32, it does add up, and it doesn't add up. I mean, you get actually that times 100. You will get that power, but what's happening is the battery output is 32, so you're sort of capping it. So even though I have another petrochemical generator out here, I just created it. You remember my old generator? I got rid of it, and I decided, hey, might as well make it into a new one. I don't have it hooked up yet, but what's going to happen is those give out 25 EUs a tick both. So these take a maximum of 32, and they output a maximum of 32. So with two of those going, that's 50 EUs. The problem is, yeah, these battery packs can take them because it's per tick their maximum, not, but their output is 32. So if I really have a lot of things going, I'm going to actually not be able to use that energy past 32 EUs, and I'd rather able to do that. And now that we're not using coal, and you remember coal, if you put one piece of coal in and even use it for 1 second, it wastes that whole piece of coal. Since we're not doing that anymore, the batteries are kind of useless now for us. Now later on, getting an MFE and MFSU is sort of useful, but I feel at this time it's more of a burden. So what I'm going to do is see if I can make a wrench. So here we go. Let's go into wrench, see if we find a wrench here. Here is electric wrench or wrench. So electric wrench is, actually this is the wrench, so you gotta watch out. This is a BC wrench. I think this is a forestry wrench, and this is the two IndustrialCraft ones. So you have to make bronze, which is kind of a heavy recipe. Though you can make it in many ways. This I think maybe the forestry version, is it? Or maybe that's just a normal one. Oh, okay. That's not too bad anyways to make bronze, just 3 copper, 1 tin, and so we'll need to do that twice. So let's see if we have that. 3 okay, so let's get that, and we go do, and do. Ta-da! Bronze. And let's see what the electric version is. And we'll get our first power tool, shall we? So we just need a battery and electronic circuit. We've been doing lots of those now. Let's see if we have any batteries from the last time. Ah, yeah, we do. Haha. And probably no electronic circuits left, eh? I don't see any. So let's make that. So 1, 2, 1, and then we need a bunch of wires. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Do, and do. So it was something like, oh yeah, let's make that wrench first, shall we? How was the wrench made? It's a little different than the other ones. Oh, maybe no. That's pretty simple. Was it that one? Yeah, that's simple. It's like a, what do you call those things? A slingshot, kind of. So I think this goes like this, and like that. There you go, electric. So now when we right-click on our tools, they won't work. Actually, it opens the interface because there's no power in it. But what we can do is we can charge it up. And now we can right-click these. This actually changes the facing on them. But if you hit the facing twice, it gets rid of them. There you go. Ta-da! So what we're going to do here is we're going to put it over here. Now, I do lose some EUs a tick. Copper cabling, I haven't told you about this before, and I am losing 1 or 2 EUs, and I don't think it's that important to me, especially the kind of power I got running through these. Every 5 blocks you lose 1 EU per tick. Yeah, you'll still get the full 32 going through the wire, and it'll hit 32 over here, but it takes, say, 33 or 34 energy to come over here to provide 32. Which isn't a huge problem. So what we'll do is we'll go like this, and actually, you know what? Maybe we can just do it underneath them instead, like this. See how this works out. I'll put them under there instead. And, yeah, let's do that. Let's see, if I do it that way, is that going to be covering it up enough for me? Yep. Ta-da! And then we got some wood somewhere around here. I got wood recently. Man needs his wood. There we go. Wait, that didn't sound right. Man needs his wood. Ha ha ha. There we go. So let's try this out. We don't have the other one fueled quite yet, but let's see if we throw this copper and the macerators. Oh, must have been putting these in the furnace recently. Let's get some energy going through here. We'll have to build some more overclockers in the future. There we go. So yeah, perfect. Energy not going down. You can see it's running perfectly. Perfect. Yeah, so that's great. So we can see our refinery here. Oh yeah, I cleared all the land here. I made it simple and just cleared the land. Ta-da! Made it open so we can, you know, expand and build in this area in the future. Oh, look at this. Didn't even realize it would be a little ugly here. There you go. Just cover that up. This is running still. It hasn't gotten hot. I want to see what happens when it gets hot. I think that'll be interesting. We want to maintain it to be pretty cold and not fail on us if it gets too hot. So let's feed our new... so I calculated this. With this baby full right here, this is pretty much 6 million EUs of energy. So when we feed this one will start firing up too. Ta-da! Now you can feed these with pipes too, but at this time we're hardly going to be, you know, 6 million EUs of energy. Yeah, I really don't think we need to worry about piping these up yet. We're not going to be needing that much energy for a long time. So when this one is full here in a minute, this is 12, 13, 14, probably 14-ish million, 13 to 14 million EUs of energy just sitting here. And remember, those machines without the overclockers use about 1 to 2, about 2 I think, EUs a tick. We're not going to run out. It's impossible now. So there you go. We're kind of set then, aren't we? And doo-doo. Electric furnace, yeah! Okay, let's do some upgrading. We need some new tools and stuff. Yeah, so we got our first electronic tool. Let's see if we can replace some of these other fun little things here. Let's check out something called a chainsaw. Not chainmail. By the way, this is how you make chainmail. I mean, you can't get fire in the game, but if I guess you're playing creative mode, you can actually get chainmail. Kind of weird. Anyways, here, refined iron, more chips. Everything's chips. So let's make a couple more chips, because it looks like we may need them in the future, shall we? So here we go. We got this, and let's get that refined iron out here. And let's get that last battery out here, and then let's get some redstone out here. And some more tin, and just grab the copper. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do. And let's just create more of these bad boys. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2. So there we go. So where's that chainsaw of ours? Okay, let's check this baby out. So refined iron. So you surround this bad boy like this, and hello, Mr. Chainsaw. Here we are. Chainsaw can be used as a weapon. In fact, as far as I know, it does the same amount of damage as a normal weapon, or like a diamond sword, which is the equivalent as gem swords. So pretty much we can get rid of them. Now, did you notice I just screwed up slightly? Remember I just got rid of all those batteries? Well, now I have nothing to charge my items in. Well, I guess I screwed up a bit, but no big deal. I can just go like this and pop out a battery right on top like this. And watch how fast this fills up now. Do we have our e-reader here? I'd like to show you the power going through this puppy. So it should be... Oh, we don't have the chat. Start. Let's see if we can get it up before it fails here. There we go. 35 EUs a tick. Interesting. Oh, these are going still? Okay, let's get rid of these for a second. See what happens. Is it still charging? Yeah. There you go. See that? 50 EUs a tick is running out of this, but the maximum output of this is 32, and that just gives you an idea of what I was talking about before. Now remember, EUs a tick, as long as the device doesn't pulse more than 32 EUs a tick, it won't blow up 32 EU devices. So two generators are providing two different ticks of 25 EUs. Even though the combined total going through the line is 50 EUs, they have separate ticks, which is maximum of, well, 25 here. And so none of these devices can blow up. You can have literally 1,000 of those petrochemical generators coming and powering these devices, and nothing will blow up because their maximum is 25 EUs a tick. Consider it a busy highway. You know, you can't drive a transport truck, but you can drive as many cars as you want through this highway because of the low bridges or whatever. Sort of like that kind of thing. I don't know if that explains it better, but anyways, let's get this chainsaw. Oops. Let's get you out of here. Let's put the stuff back in here anyways. I'm sorry for stopping you. Anyways, let's throw this baby in here. Doo-doo. And let's try out this chainsaw, shall we? Ooh, nice beautiful day. Oh, it looks like it's nighttime in a minute. Look at the smoothness. It's like cutting butter, guys. It's like cutting butter. Oh, and it works on these leaves, and it gives you leaves blocks. Look at the insanity of it cutting up. Oh, let's just put this on stop for a second, so we don't get spammed with the chat. The players. Oh, isn't that awesome? So if you need leaf blocks, this will get you quite a bit. Now, look how fast I depleted that. Yeah, this depletes really fast. Even faster when you're breaking up the leaves. But don't worry, there's a solution to that. It's called a backpack, and we will get that in the near future. But this will be really nice to take out these puppies. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. How awesome is that? See, look at that resin I'm missing all this time. So it does wonders. It helps you clear out the area, that's for sure. This is, by the way, a failed one here. Haha, I might as well get rid of it. Because everything was in its way. It actually grew. Like, that's literally how it grew. It wasn't broken, it wasn't cut, it grew too high. So that's why sometimes it's nice to space these out. Optimize, I can't even talk. But the best results are 3 wide. I have them 2 wide because I like them compact. I just don't want to walk too far. But 3 wide goes fine. You can even do them 1 by 1, but or yeah, 1 space between. But yeah, it gets a little messy. So there we go. We got ourselves the kick-ass chainsaw. So let's try out something new called the drill. Ta-da! This is the mining drill. Pretty easy. Big condom on top of this penis. So let's go and build us one of these. Oops. Oh, there we go. Oh, am I failing this? Clearly, I am not paying attention to the... Oh, that's the diamond. Oh, yeah, that's... I don't know. How can I talk about it and then completely fail at making it? There we go. I think this is reversed, yeah. Doo-doo. So let's get this puppy in here. Let's try out the mining drill. So the mining drill is like having, as far as I know, an iron pick. It can mine everything but obsidian, I'm pretty sure. So we used to have a cave around here, and I recently fixed it, so let's see if we can find it again. Oh! Fell right into it. So here you go. And watch it on dirt, not grass, but dirt. There's a difference between grass and dirt. I think even normal shovels have a resistance with grass. But grass and sand is about this speed, which is pretty good. It's not too bad. In SMP, apparently, things are even a little faster than they're supposed to. I'm not sure if that's everything, but you can see how fast this mines. Really wonderful little tool. Look at that. That's awesome. See the resistance on this iron. Not much at all. Okay, let's just leave that couple of iron, and let's go and upgrade this puppy to a diamond standard. Diamond standard. Saw that on like a diamond, I don't know, one of those advertising for diamonds for your loved one. Okay, let's see if we can. You had 4 diamonds, I think, left. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Do like that, and do diamond drill. How badass is that? So let's see how this diamond drill holds up. Let's try this dirt first. Yeah, look how it demolished it. Now gravel it doesn't demolish, but dirt, as you saw, it just demolishes it. Here, let's try it lower down here. Of course, when you're hitting a zillion blocks, look how much power is left. I've already used more than half of it, of course. You can see stone's even faster. And watch this iron. It was like the stone on the last version, so yeah, there you go. Really nice drill. And this picks up obsidian really fast as well, so that's really awesome. So there you go, we made ourselves new tools and make mining and life a lot easier when I go out and do my spelunking. We should kind of clean this up because we're not really using that besides for that testing. And we did put a hole up here somewhere. I kind of wanted to fix that anyways, if we can. There we go. Ta-da. Awesome. Now, we want something like a backpack. To give you an idea how much energy is stored in these, oh man. I think they hold 10,000 EUs of energy. So, if we make a backpack, there's 2 of them. I want to make sure I make both of them, but I don't know which one do you take. Okay, you do make it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so a backpack is a nice little addition. Oh, that's a lap pack. A backpack here is a nice addition. Takes 6 batteries, another electronic circuit, and some tin. Now, the backpack holds 60,000 EUs. Like, one of these batteries is basically worth, just giving you an idea, of 10,000 EUs of energy. So that is badass. So yeah, we're going to try to make one of those now. So we need to make a couple more of these puppies. Look at this. We're just going to have enough to make a couple more batteries here. Do I have any resin, by the way? Yeah, I do. I really should throw this into the extractor and get some overclockers in there. There you go. Let's show this baby how this is done. So you can tell that's using way too much energy. That it can't even run non-stop. Oh! Let's do our start again. Start. There you go. 45 EUs a tick of power I'm running. Hey, but that wouldn't have been possible if I was running off that backpack. And you see these puppies? They're running just perfectly. Look how awesome that is. Nice. Look at, I'm already up to a stack like that. Haha. Okay, let's go back to that pack here. Okay, so it looks like we need a couple more circuits. Circuits. And this is when we fell out because we just ran out of rubber, or wire, but we just were smart enough to do this anyways. Ta-da, and then, there we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Later on, you'll end up making stacks of this stuff, so. And what was the recipe? I think it was like this, and then with a tin on the bottom. Ta-da! Backpack. So this battery box only holds 40k EUs, so I mean this would drain this whole box. Of course, it's going to be charging at the same time, so it doesn't really matter. See, this once this gets the halfway mark, that would have been 30 EUs of 30,000 EUs of power. But yep, this runs pretty good. So I think we should visit. Now, when you put this on, this will charge it full, and it'll show you the energy. So, like I said, this is about 10,000 EUs of power. So let's throw this on my backpack, and the second I use this on a piece of dirt, it'll go. There you go. So that little chunk of energy just shows you how much it used. Not a lot, is it? Oh, looks like I'm low on health. I guess I should make some bread. But let's try the desert part first, because that'll be so much fun. So now when we're farming sand, look at this. Look at that. How badass that is. Really great for plot clearing. So you people who spend all day long trying to clear your plot, you should kind of like jump into one of these, because this will save you a lot of effort. So we did a lot of blocks there, but you can see the backpack isn't too bad. It helps a lot, but still, even going on a long spelunking trip, actually more of a mining. If you're strip mining and throwing your stone away, you probably need 2 or 3 of them just to cover, you know, just to be able to, you know, keep going and fill your inventory with useful, you know, junk. Holy crap, Let's start throwing some of this in here. Look at how unorganized I am. I play like this all the time. You can ask anyone. I'm like the worst player on earth when it comes to inventory. That's alright, I like doing that. And I am trying to prove myself over time, improve myself. So now what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can make one of these bad boys. Whoa! Now the lapis lazuli is going to be one of the hardest ones, but we probably have just enough anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, what was it, 6 or 4? 6, ooh, that's ouchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we just go like this. This will be easier. There you go. And there we go. So 6 blocks. Perfect. We'll need that lapis for other things in the future. So we've done that requirement, but here comes the hard requirement. Ooh, I don't even know if I have enough stuff for it. Ooh, this is going to be... I don't even want to look. It's so painful. By the way, the lapis backpack, 600... is it 600? Yeah, I think it is. Hold on, let me check quickly for you guys. Okay, good I clarified that. 300,000 EUs of energy. So it's not 10 times. It's like 5 times. Yeah, 5 times. Yeah, so backpack was 60,000 EUs of energy, which I got correct. And the lap pack is 300,000 EUs of energy. Woohoo! One thing that we're going to fail here, and I'm going to make it anyways, but we won't be able to charge it. Yeah, I am punishing myself on purpose, but it'll be a goal to kind of work up to. And I'll show you why in a second, because you're going to be like, well, this makes no sense. But I'll show you. This will be a good lesson. So let's continue making this. This advanced chip is going to be nasty. Look at that. So you need a normal chip, redstone, and glowstone. We remember how to make glowstone, right? We need that gold dust and redstone. So you put 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like a biohazard symbol or something like that. I don't know if that's kind of like it. And then, oops, we can hit backspace to go back. There you go. So we can go do. Oh, I failed because I put the chips away, I guess. There we go. Here you go. Oops. Ta-da. Do. Oh, that's not... That was the gold. Yeah, you'll get mixed up sometimes and pick up the wrong one, but just check the item and you'll know for sure. Oh, I need that lapis I put away. Again. Okay, let's do this again. I think we got everything this time. Do. And do. Advanced circuit. And now this bad boy is ready to be created. Now this is the most amazing. Oh, I got my backpack on me. You used to have to discharge your backpack or have it full. I don't think that's the case anymore. I believe you can actually make them partially full, but we'll find out right now for sure. Yep. Ta-da! It even converts some of that energy over to it. And there you go, guys. So now I have an awesome lap pack. And no, I can't charge it. And you're wondering, why can't you charge it? Well, it's more of considered like a medium advanced device. Or we can say advanced. Yeah, we'll call everything we have now basic. And we'll call this advanced. And then we'll call the stuff even further on superior. Yeah, like the quantum suit, I would consider a superior grade. So our advanced lap pack here can't be charged with a backpack. The only thing we can use to charge that baby is an MFE or an MFSU, and we're a little a ways from that. But we may have a workaround with a mod that we use. I've never tried it. I think it'd be a wonderful time to try to give it a try. This is an MFE. It's not a bad requirements. It's really easy to make. A machine blocks, some copper cables, and these energy crystals. Well, this is where it costs the money. These are the energy crystals. Or you can make them industrial diamond, which you can't make anymore. Before you can use coal and compress it, blah, blah, blah. Now I believe it creates a diamond rather than industrial diamond. But we got something called charging bench, and I've never used it. And there's 3 MK versions. I'm sure the MK one's sort of like the battery box. So let's see what this one is. Gold cable. Gold cable looks really easy to make. Requires a circuit, and yeah, I think that's really easy to make. So we're gonna try that instead. So yeah, let's get that gold cable made. 1, 2, 3. What's that wood? I need some wood. Might as well not kill you guys going back and forth 100 times. Yeah, here you go. There you go. So MK2. Okay, so let's do our cabling here. There we go, and ta-da! Charging bench is created. So now what we're going to do is we're going to now get rid of that, because we really don't need that. We'll see how that works. There you go, it shows power, and let's put this in there. And yes, it is charging. Now, this would take an extremely long time. Why? Because it's an insane amount of power to drain this. I mean, this is only giving out 50 EUs a tick, which means, I don't know how many a second. 50 times 20. I can't think today. What's 10 times? So 500. So what is that? 1,000, I guess? Okay, there you go. You see it slowly going up. Actually, if you look at the damage value, that gives you an idea. So when it gets down to 0 or 1, I believe, that means it's fully charged. So it is working. Wicked. So now we found a way to use our new backpack without having to build an MFE, which is really nice. A really nice mod. Gives you a little early start with having to spend shit ton of more diamonds on everything. So yeah, like I said, that'll take a while. So let's look at making another petrochemical engine, because I like them. They offer lots of power, and we'll make it a game. See if I can build one of these before that finishes. So I need another battery. I don't know if I have any more left, so let's just create a new one. So I need copper cabling. Did I have any more of that left, or did I finish that from the last time? I think I may have finished that. We're gonna need some of you anyways. Must have finished it. No big deal. We'll make another one, shall we? Here's some iron. I need to make that into refined iron. I should have done that a while ago. So now when we do this, this is going to be really taxing. See how slow it is? See how it's screwed up? That's because, and it's going to blink because we have all these devices trying to run with this puppy. Hey, it's almost getting there, which is kind of cool. Another thing is, you can actually reverse this, I think. I've never tried it before. Actually, let's try it out. Let's see. I think you can reverse this. Now, I know you can put energy crystals in here, but I think you can use, yes, backpacks as well. And you can reverse it. And you can have like a charging station like that. Haha, how cool is that? but we'll put this puppy back on here. And instead, let's let these guys finish up here and get us some more iron. I'm not going to charge the rest of this because I just want to see how fast we can get this going for fun. A little project here of ours. So let's get, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Doo-doo. And, okay, some batteries here. Oh yeah, we're going to, let's get that remaining. There you go. How do we do this again? It's like I have to think for a second how I do this because I derp up quite a bit. Ta-da! Okay, so, wait. Oh yeah, that's all we're doing. I was thinking we were making chips here. 1, 2, there you go. Get a few of them at a time. Perfect, so, let's go crazy here, shall we? 3. Let's just do 3. I don't want to go too crazy yet. We'll create 3 of these bad boys, and then we need the rubber, saplings. Okay. So we're gonna need some more wood, for course. So we'll clean up all this junk wood we have everywhere. There you go. I don't even think that's enough, is it? Let's put this on my inventory in case it is. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess it's lots. We only need 2 each, is it? Yeah. And then the rubber. We have lots of rubber still. And we just got to get that glass. Let's hope we get enough glass, though. The glass is, oh yeah. Our storage inside of it, like that temporary storage. There you go. And there's that rubber. There's the 3 machines. And then you're going to have to put these by hand each time, because they do not stack. I know the animation there is a little, or the graphics a little weird, but of course it's not like that once you pick it up. Perfect. Now we're in like Superman League. Superman League. That's what we'll call it. So we could probably actually go like this. Notice I'm not using the drill. It's because the drill is too fast. And it'll actually cause us some problems if we try to use that. So, oh, I see, that was for that. So, let's put this over here like this. So that's only being used to charge that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And, oh, no, that's looping. We don't do looping here on Godcraft. There we go. Yep, my energy is about to run out. I better be careful here. Ta-da. Oh, time to grab that food. I wonder if they reduced it, because you seem to die a lot slower than I remember. It's like Kane taking his time. I want lots of bread. There we go. You can go back in there before you really interrupt me. And yeah, let's finish this puppy up. So we put you here, we put you here, and then put the dirt back here. And then we got one more, right? And you can go right here. Let's check how everything's going over here. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to stay at a green state. Oh crap, we're almost out of fuel. So let's give this puppy another bucket of fuel. I think that it was in one of these ones. Here it is. Want to keep this going. Especially now we have all these generators going. Ha ha ha. But look how much fuel we have. So that's 32, looks like 34, 32, 33, yeah. Because it's off by one little line there. Of fuel, which is awesome. So there you go. Oh, don't need to worry about you. You don't need to worry about you. There you go. I'll fill these up later. I won't bore you by filling them up, but we're just going to see how fun we can make this little thing go. So let's get our EU meter. And did we turn on start again? Yeah, we did. Let's put this here. This will be a lot of fun now. Let's see, is it charging up? Oh, this is going still. It's still slow looking. Maybe I'm not doing something right here. Oh, no, never mind. So there you go. 123 EUs a tick going in here. Some of the cabling looks like it may be failing slightly, so... Or yeah, maybe it's a little extra long. So maybe I am wrong. It doesn't send out... so you remember when I said it goes over here? It still sends out the 32, or the 25 EUs, but instead it may cost 26, 27. I guess it doesn't actually do that. That wouldn't make sense. So what's actually happening is I do lose a couple ticks. So we have 5 of them. And so the maximum energy we can get is 125 EUs a tick. Except we're losing 2, which is not a big deal anyway. So that's a lot of power going through there. And look at that. Our backpack's already charged. Ta-da! How badass is that, guys? So there you go. Now we have lots and lots of power. Nothing will slow down. If we collect a few of these at once and throw them into... Did we have just the 4? Yeah, I guess we did. We throw them in here. This should go even faster than ever without having too much slowdown. See how that? Staying fully erect. I'm going to use the word. Fully erect. Ta-da! How awesome is that? So now we got this massive, massive powerhouse here. It's running really well. It's really smooth. We can't possibly drain all the energy we have. And yeah, so now we got what, like 6, 12, 24. So we got, once these are filled, once I take buckets and fill these all up, we have like 30, maybe 35 million EUs of total energy in all of them. How insane is that? And like to fill this up is only 300,000 EUs of energy. Only 300,000. That could last me forever. I probably will never have to recharge that thing again for a while, anyways. So yeah, we've done really, really well today, and to be honest, I think I'm going to take a stop there. I think this was an awesome talking probably. I think it was an awesome episode, showing you some of the new tools, upgrading our little petrol thing, showing you the charging bench, and getting away with having to create new MFE and MFSUs. You don't even really need them at this time. And yeah, the only time you want to really use a battery box is when you first start out, when you're using coal energy. Because that coal energy, it would burn out on that piece of coal again completely, even if you're not using it, if it lit up once. Sort of like how the furnace works, basically. And that's a lot of wasted energy, but as you can see, these aren't firing at all. Nothing's using power, no reason to fire these up. And that's how awesome and efficient these are. So yeah, that's using the crossover. We use charging bench, use some IndustrialCraft today, yeah, and really no BC. Though we are using BC stuff. This crossover here is actually crossing over IndustrialCraft and BuildCraft, so it's sort of like you have the two there. And it looks like this one will not overheat past where it's at. It seems like it's staying efficient, which is really cool, but I'll keep an eye on it over a couple hours and see how things go. And yeah, so in the next episode, I'm going to be mining. I won't be mining, making you watch me mine, because that's kind of boring now. But I'll be mining in between the episodes and looking for some materials. And yeah, we'll see what we can do on the next one. Maybe we can start on some of the forestry stuff. I'm not really good at it. I'm not a huge... successful automator on it. I'm very messy with it, but I may just do it basically for now, where I have to manually just fill it with dirt and things like that for fun. But I think I'll set up a farm or two, and we'll see how that goes. And maybe create some new generators with BuildCraft, or actually probably the crossover, and use some of this EUs. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.